Being chosen by God is a powerful calling, but it also makes you a prime target. The enemy doesn't waste time attacking those who pose no threat. He focuses his efforts on those carrying divine assignments. If you feel like the battles in your life are heavier, deeper, and more confusing than others realize, it's not by accident. Today, I want to reveal 7 hidden attacks the enemy uses against chosen ones, so you can recognize them and stand firm in your faith. Attack 1 is isolation. One of the first things the enemy tries to do is separate you from others. He plants lies that no one understands you, that you're alone, that you're better off distancing yourself. Isolation weakens your defenses. It makes you vulnerable to discouragement and despair. But you were never meant to walk this journey alone. God designed you for community, even if the enemy tries to convince you otherwise. Attack 2 is exhaustion. Not just physical tiredness, but a deep spiritual fatigue that makes you want to give up. The enemy knows that if he can drain your strength, he can dull your passion. He can make you too tired to pray, too tired to dream, too tired to fight. But remember, when you are weak, God's strength becomes perfect. Your weariness does not mean defeat. It's an invitation to lean harder on Him. Attack 3 is confusion. The enemy loves to cloud your mind, to make you second-guess your calling, your purpose, your steps. What once seemed clear now feels foggy. Doubt creeps in, questions multiply. But God is not the author of confusion. He is the author of peace. If your mind is under attack, anchor yourself in the promises He spoke over you before the storm began. Attack 4 is temptation tailored to your old wounds. The enemy studies you. He knows your past battles, your weak spots, and he uses them strategically, trying to drag you back into chains God already broke. Old addictions, old fears, old sins, they resurface, not because you're failing, but because you're advancing. Resist the temptation to return to what God freed you from. You're not who you used to be. Attack 5 is distraction. The enemy will flood your life with noise, busyness, and unnecessary battles to keep you from focusing on your true assignment. Suddenly you find yourself worn out by things that don't even matter. Your time gets stolen. Your energy gets wasted. Your heart gets scattered. Stay alert, stay focused. Protect your priorities fiercely. Your calling is too important to be diluted. Attack 6 is subtle pride. As you walk deeper in your calling, the enemy may try to plant pride where there once was humility. Thoughts like, "Look at what I've built," or "I deserve this," creep in slowly. Pride disconnects you from God's power. It makes you rely on yourself instead of His Spirit. Guard your heart. Stay small before God, no matter how high He lifts you. Attack 7 is hopelessness right before breakthrough. Just before the tide turns, the enemy will whisper that it's too late, that you're wasting your time, that nothing will change. He wants you to surrender in sight of the finish line. But hope is your weapon, faith is your anchor. When the pressure feels unbearable, that's often when the miracle is closest. Hold on. The breakthrough is nearer than you think. If you recognize these hidden attacks, know this. It's not a sign that you're losing. It's proof that you're advancing. The enemy fights hardest against those carrying light. But greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. Stay rooted. Stay prayed up. Stay close to God's word. You were chosen for a reason, and no attack, no matter how subtle, can stop the plans God has ordained for your life. Your story is still unfolding, and the victory is already written.